work keeps on going and all the collaborations happening, then only the technical textile will happen, because there is also a stress in the industry, which you all are aware, I don't have to tell you, and there is a shift, certain shifts are happening, and those shifts we have to get adjusted to, we have to switch to where our strengths are. Tamil Nadu has every bit of it, like entrepreneurship, as I said, then in terms of sustainability, in terms of we are the only state which is having ZLD plants in the country. Operational, 18 ZLD common effluent treatment plants are operational in Tamil Nadu, and all individual units of medium scale and other things and all, they are also having ZLD facilities. So that is there. Ethical manufacturing practices, nothing can be questioned on that. Nobody can put any finger on Tamil Nadu on that. We follow all the rules, laws, and we are concerned about education, we are concerned about the future, we are concerned about our youth, so we don't want to spoil our child into becoming, before he becomes a proper, well-educated, responsible citizen. So that is Tamil Nadu. And then in terms of good manufacturing practices, I think nobody can match us, whatever it is. We are a technology hub, and this place has in engineering, nobody can beat Coimbatore. In country, I say, it is not in anywhere, I say in the country. When the defense corridor was being discussed, the kind of, everybody was jabbed, many of the foreign buyers and everybody can be jabbed with the kind of precision engineering which happens in this place. So, we have everything into us. It's about the mindset. It's about the attitudinal change from cotton to MMF. And where are the markets? We say people will adopt to the markets. You push the product, they will. Fashion is something. They see one day, one person. It's about getting accustomed, getting known. So people will. So it's not about the functional technical textiles alone. It is about the fashionable technical textiles also. We need to create a lot of fabric manufacturing facilities. We need to create yarn manufacturing facilities. We need not bother about fiber, I think, because fiber is an area which I don't think we have any advantage or any strength to, really. So let's focus on fiber, let's focus on fabric, and then let's focus on the textiles. So that is what, and it is very much doable, and definitely we'll all work together to see that there is a transformation happening in Tamil Nadu. Thank you, everybody. I wish that you learn, take a lot of things from here, change your mindset, and get into some technical textile, leap into the faith. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your influential message. Well, we are charmed by his sharp fluency, I would say. We all believe in the strength and power of collaboration, isn't it? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfect example. The dignitaries on the stage, I want you all to give them a huge round of applause. Thank you. The next distinguished dignitary to honor us with his presence is Shri Pawan Kumar Kaushik ji. He is the chairman of esteemed PNP Polymers Private Limited. Sir, can we have you on the podium, please?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I feel proud to be here, and for that I thank Dr. K. Krishna who gave me opportunity to introduce myself and share my Taiwan experience. My name is Pawan Kumar Kaushik, son of a farmer from Haryana, first generation entrepreneur, and now based at Taiwan since 1986, and engaged in the business of export of filament yarn, man-made yarn. Today, we have set up the world-class nylon filament yarn factory very near Wapi. We are the last born child in nylon industry, but today I am proud to say in just 5 years, we are the second largest in India, and under one roof, we are the largest factory. It's a state-of-art factory. All machines are from Oerlikon, Barmag, German, and every utility is all excellent. I am a firm believer that healthy competition makes us creative, innovative, hardworking, sincere, whereas monopoly and protectionism makes us lethargic and all opposite. I believe nothing is permanent, only constant change is permanent. Hence, we should keep upgrading ourselves and our plants. Taiwan, now I would like to introduce Taiwan, is a really heaven on this planet. And who made it? Its people, its government, its tax law, so simple, I cannot define it. Last 38 years, I have never been to a tax office, nor any tax agent has come to my office. So my time goes, less compliances, which leads to more productivity, and I keep on doing creative things. The things come from here. Taiwan is an entrepreneur society and all based on SME. I'll just give you an example. A bicycle maker only makes frames and design it. From pedal to saddle, he bought everything. The pedal maker is expert in pedal making. He makes 100 kind of pedal, and saddle maker is expert in making saddles. Anyway, even though it is an entrepreneur society, there are small entrepreneurs, not like Korea and Japan. So I also had got the opportunity. But still I would like to mention Taiwan, there are world famous companies like TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Company, which is the world largest foundry in Taiwan. Jian, a cycle maker, small cycle maker, today is the world largest. Pao Chain, you must have never heard the name, Pao Chain. He making the shoes to the world, 1 million pair a day, and he has factories in 15 countries all over the world. Foxconn, you must be hearing the name Foxconn, the world largest contract makers. Chime, the world biggest ABS maker. Formosa, the world biggest PVC maker. Nanya Plastic, the world biggest PVC processor. Asustek, the world largest motherboard maker. Delta Electronics and D-Link and so on. Such a small country. Only 23 million people, 36,000 square kilometers of land. Out of that, only you can irrigate or put factory only in 12,000. So the population density is one of the highest, and still it's the world largest in many fields. Taiwan's tax structure is very simple. Only 5% VAT on every commodity and 17% income tax, just very flat. It's a very flexible law. Like when Taiwan labor cost started going up, then every Taiwanese, every third entrepreneur Taiwanese have set up factory in China. So Taiwan government immediately changed that their money should be safe, and they allowed OBU account in Taiwan so their money can be safe, and the law, they changed the law very quickly according to the requirement. Now I come to the production. Polyester filament yarn was invented in 1941 and commercialized in 1948. Today, the world produces 60 million ton of polyester filament yarn or fiber. Out of that, 50 million China and 5 million India. And PET chips, about 30 millions. So total 90 million. India is the second largest producer, but far behind China. Firstly, monopolization didn't allow us to expand. Later, China's innovation made them the world leader, and today China is dumping polyester filament yarn to India. Their 22% exports comes to India. They are the first largest, dumping it to second largest, because the import duty is only 5.5%. India also installed a huge capacity. Okay, and in Chinese enterprise, They have gone for expansion. Like today they are buying Russian oils and all the man-made fiber filament maker having their downstream industry. They are making PX, PTA, MEG, so their value addition, their cost has come down. Now come to nylon, where I have set up my factory. Nylon was invented before polyester in 1935 and commercialized in 1939. Today, nylon 6 is produced about 8.5 million ton, from which China produced 6 million ton, and we are less than 300,000 ton. I'm really ashamed. My inspiration comes from Taiwan and China when they can do wonders, and our IQ is far more better than Chinese, Japanese, or anyone. Why we cannot do? So that's why in 2018 only I set up the world-class factory, which I expanded in 22, and today proud to say we are the largest, most quality factory in India. In nylon filament yarn, China has grown in last 5 years only. They have exploded, huge expansion of CPL and all that. But again, China is dumping nylon yarn. Today, all our old player in nylon has already closed, namely Nirlon, Garware, Modipon, JK Synthetic, Sri Synthetic, Baroda Rayon, and recently JCT. Nylon is not easy to polymerize because CPL is never promised, so there are always breakage. Earlier, nylon was also very expensive compared to polyester. Say polyester was $2, nylon was $6, but today it has changed and the volume difference is less than $1. Nylon is a very good material. It's a skin friendly. It's developed by DuPont for pantyhose. It's a wrinkle free. It has got better elastic. It goes into many technical textiles like medical applications and all that. And it goes a very good stretch. Looking back to India, in India, fabric means only pehanne ki fabric. Shirting, suiting, saris and dupatta, nothing else. But today we are developing. I see all these people, they have come here to develop technical textiles, and I would like to be part of that. We taught the world the meaning of religion. Our both bhikshus have conquered the world without any arms and ammunition. We taught the world the meaning of family and bhai-bandi. But when question of money comes, why we are so poor? My mind replies, we are missing one thing, work culture. And why we are missing work culture? Because of crony capitalism, irrational taxes, which I always against and keep on writing to the government again and again. Because of, we don't need subsidies. Subsidies make you sick. We don't need higher taxes also, it has to be reasonable. I am sorry to say these words, but I have faced this in my life. Lawmakers and bureaucrats think they know much better, and they only consult big industries, which are centered to their profit, not people like us who think of country first. Higher taxes and subsidies makes person greedier, and manipulation or evasion starts from there. We don't need any subsidy or incentive and want to pay reasonable taxes. Make GST law simple, make one rate so that everybody add the value addition and he pay on his value addition GST. Why there are so many rates? I heard our finance minister was giving an argument that we live in a complex country. We live in a complex country and we cannot have Hawaii chappal and Mercedes-Benz same tax rate. I also said, oh, so nice thinking. But when I go into detail, I said diamond is only for beauty fine. Diamond has a GST rate of 0.25% till June 30 last year, and today it is 1.5. The most luxury item, no use, it's a super rich because the consumer who is consuming paying the GST, not the maker. So why there is so low tax? Why the rich cannot be taxed? Same way, I'll go for burden, okay. Government has a one cess. If the GST rate can be made same, and then the cess can be put on demerit goods, sin goods, and luxury goods. So that, okay. When GST was introduced in the rate schedule, I emailed most of the ministers, MPs, and DST council and so on. The school bag was taxed 28%. The next day it was reduced to 18%. MMF yarn 18%, MMF fabric 5%. And there was a clause that input tax credit you will not get refund. What was the impact of that? Say MMF yarn cost 100 rupees, 18 rupees is tax. And then I add 20 rupees to make it value addition. So my cost becomes 120, tax should be 6. But I already paid 18, that tax will not be refunded. Why? It was put in the schedule that no ITC refund will be there. So people fought in the court and it took 13 months. So in that scenario, what will happen? Reliance, Bilosa, or well-known, those who are making yarn, they make their own fabric, 100 plus 20 plus 6. They sell at 126. An independent knitter like me, 118 plus 20, 138. Who will survive? So bigger will become bigger. So it's killing our entrepreneurship. Anyway, what happened next? I'm a facer. A lot of knitted fabric came from China. Because they don't need to pay the GST on yarn, and they are paying GST on fabric, which was 5%. So it was dumped. The government realized after 6 months, what has happened? Why? They didn't correct even that time. They corrected 18% to 12%, and import duty of 11%, they made 22%. Okay, very fine. The next step. They made 12% on yarn, but the yarn raw material, the nylon chips or everything, they didn't change the rate. What happens next? I set up the world-class factory to make in India, do something in India. I paid GST on plant and machinery, say about 40 crores. I invested 250 crores. Then my raw material, nylon chips, is 18% tax at 200 rupees means 36 rupees. And I selling the yarn 250 rupees, collecting only 12 rupees percent tax, that means 30 rupees. The government says we will refund you 6 rupees. No problem. It's okay. But what about my 40 crore GST which I paid on my plant and machinery? It has already been more than 5 years of GST. No capital goods GST refund is allowed till today, which is lying idle, and I am paying interest on that. But still, I want to invest in India. One day, these people will listen to me, and they will get it corrected, and I will do more investment in India. Second, I'm in India. It is my motherland. I love my motherland more than myself, so I want to do something here. I also would like to give you one example. My factory has a roof which can install 3 megawatt rooftop solar. But I'm not allowed. I'm only allowed to 1 mega. Why? I'm doing something constructive, renewable energy, and I'm not allowed. These are the law. Why I'm allowed on ground. The land is very expensive, but I'm not allowed on rooftop till today. What should I do? I should do something. I have installed wind power for my project and installing more and more. Future of nylon industry in India, China made a huge expansion from 2 million to 6 million in last 5 years. We have applied for anti-dumping on China. Ministry of Commerce DTTR department has recommended that China should be imposed anti-dumping duty. But the Ministry of Textiles say, no, our Surat Board Bank will be not happy, so we should not impose. Now, today China is dumping, and today JCT closed, and tomorrow many others are closed. We, Government of India, I also part of that, we are thinking something we should restrict, say laptop. Then people will start manufacturing. We have a huge capacity of polyester yarn and nylon yarn in India. Why not to stop that import dumping only? I'm not talking healthy competition. Yeah. I also would like to say there are so many compliances. One is TDS, another is TCS. We need to file so many things and so many returns. At last, I would like to request lawmakers, advisor, when you can afford 0% import duty on coal import and 1.5% GST on diamond, then why you cannot have a 0% duty on solar panel and wind turbine? And when you can impose 22% import duty on man-made fiber and 44% import duty on solar panel, there is an import duty of 44% on solar panel, then why can't you import duty on man-made fiber to 16.5%? With this request, I would like to close. Thank you very much. I would also like to apologize if I have hurt anybody. It is not my intention. I am a citizen of India, proud to be Indian. Last 38 years I live in heaven, Taiwan, but still I didn't change my identity. I am proud to be Indian. Thank you.
Sir ji, धन्य हो आप. Ladies and gentlemen, again a huge round of applause. It was an eye-opener speech. You know? It was definitely a very, very knowledgeable words of wisdom for all of us. Thank you so much. It was truly inspirational. आपके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा तालियां बजी हैं आज. Ladies and gentlemen, we rarely get this kind of opportunity to listen to the words of a great, knowledgeable speaker. Hanji, I am talking about Shri Rajiv Saxena ji, the Joint Secretary and Mission Coordinator of National Technical Textiles Mission, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India. Sir, आपको तो introduction की वैसे ज़रूरत है नहीं. Let me tell you, we are really, really proud of you and your extinguished hard work in the field of technical textiles. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Rajiv ji.
Good morning. Namaskar. Welcome. Today, Chief Guest to our Gandhi ji, Honorable Minister of Textiles, Tamil Nadu, and all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, captains from the industry, participants from the research institutions, academia, students, ladies and gentlemen, people from media. After such a wonderful speech from Mr. Pavan, so I have to keep the momentum. I will try to do something, but it's very difficult. So first of all, I would like to congratulate Tamil Nadu government and CII to have organized such a wonderful session. Last year, we had a 2-day wonderful conference in Chennai, in which we had a large discussion on different topics. And this conference on the Coimbatore is again the hub of textiles in India, not only in Tamil Nadu. We had the 2 centers of excellences in Coimbatore itself, CITRA and PSG Tech. This is the strength of this Coimbatore, which is the which includes Tirupur, Erode, Salem, and all this entire cluster, you can say. So this is a great opportunity for all of us to learn. I have joined Ministry of Textiles only 1.5 years back. I was not knowing what technical textile was. Still I am learning, and today's opportunity will give me a chance to listen from the experts who are sitting in the panel discussions. I will learn more and try to do with the justice the job given to me. Technical textiles, as you know, that it is sunrise sector, and we had kept a very ambitious target right now. Presently, the domestic size is around $23 billion. So we had made a mission that by 2030, we will make it 40, and export is only $2.5 billion. So our mission is we should make it to $10 billion by 2030. 4 times the technical textile exports we have to increase. So before we go ahead, we should know that we have certain weaknesses in technical textile these areas. So Government of India has recognized the importance of this sector, and the National Technical Textile Mission was launched 3 years back. And I am happy to announce that the mission was till March 24. Now government has extended it for further 2 years. Now the mission is valid up to March 26. All the approvals can be granted up to March 26, and it will continue for the 2-3 years the project sanctioned in this. So I will explain what NTTM can offer to you. All can benefit from this. First of us, the weakness, we don't have any high performance fiber in India. All are imported, maybe DuPont, maybe Torre, Tejin, name any company. So 1,000 crores was kept for research work only, in fundamental research and applied research. So far we have sanctioned projects, 126 projects of value 371 crores. That includes some of the important development of important fibers like carbon, ultra high molecular weight polyethylene, nylon 6/6, some aramids. The number of projects has already been sanctioned, they are in progress, and we can see a good results. Some more items in which we invite the research proposals like high density polyester, polypropylene, we are not getting the proposals, so all people are here, they can think of how can we develop the research proposals. One thing that I would like to emphasize that research cannot be only with the help of government. If you see the abroad, developed world, like in North Carolina University, I have seen the basic difference is that in our country, most of the research ends at TRL level 6, 7, up to prototype. We are very good, we develop the prototype, but beyond that, we don't have any. So, but in the USA, you say that 10 times of the investment in only TRL 8 and 9 level, and mostly from the industry. In the college, North Carolina University Board, all the top universities, be it Procter Gamble, be it Kimberly-Clark, everybody is on the board. In fact, the board of the university is controlled by the industry itself, and they develop such things. The huge investment from the industry is required. At least the bigger industries should come up forward and set up the R&D centers. Without R&D, technical textiles, you will not be able to survive. Because day in, day out, the changes are happening, and the natural fiber will no longer remain natural. This is the era of nanotechnology. With nanotechnology, you can change the surface properties. So any natural fibers properties can be changed with the nanotechnology. So nothing will remain pure. Be it cotton, be it something. It has to be engineered, and technical textiles is there always. And another second area that I would like to emphasize is the machines. We are importing almost all the machines except for the short staple fibers, LMW or cotton we are very good, but the long staple fibers we are almost nil, you can say. So our NTTM, the scheme is open under this component of 1,000 crores in which we are inviting the proposal from the industry for development of machine. We are working with the machine manufacturers also, but we are not getting much response from the industry. So I think the easier option is to import. Yes, you can import, because economy of scale says that importing is better for the short term. But for the long term vision, at the same time, we should think of having our own strength. At least some of the bigger machines we should try to develop. There is always a possibility that suppose we are at step number 3 and world is at step number 8. By the time we reach number 7, world may go up to 9 or 10, but still the gap is narrowed. Once we develop the capability, in future we may develop even better machines than the developed world. So I would encourage the industry to come up. The scheme is open. Two type of funding pattern is there. If the research is being done through government institutions, then 80-20% means 80% will be contributed by Government of India and 20% by the industry. But if industry wants, they want to work on their own, then it is 50-50%. We can give directly to the industry 50%. And we have got some other proposals from some of the good manufacturers that you can utilize. Another important area in past R&D, we see that all the proposals are mostly converted into a research paper only. Beyond that, there is nothing. But India is a country of youth. So many youth are there with many aspirations and many new ideas. So we have to give a chance to them. So we had launched under our mission a scheme for startups. A startup scheme is already launched. The details on the website. The portal for submitting the application will be open very soon. This is only focused on technical textiles. Up to 50 lakhs grant can be given. It is a purely grant. We are not charging any royalty and nothing we are charging. It is totally grant in it, based on the merit of the proposal, and it is through our incubators. Like our TRAs are there, textile associations, IITs, NITs, they have to handhold it. 10% of the fees we are giving to the incubators. They have to handhold the young entrepreneurs who want to work in this area. The research which has already been done up to prototype level, but somebody has to take it up to the commercial level. This gives an opportunity to work in this direction. The second area is the market development. You can say creating the awareness. That is why we are here. We have this technical textile conference. From the ministry side, we have gone segment-wise. This is a general conference. We had a full-day conference on protective textiles, full day on medical textiles, and you can say agro-textiles, sports textiles. The detailed deliberations have taken place, and we have noted and we are working on them, how to, even geotextiles, we work with all infra-ministries. Some of the important areas, how can we increase, be it railways, road, highway, shipping, ports, everywhere geotextiles can be used. These are the focus areas we are working on this, and some demonstration centers we are setting up, like mega demonstration center for agro-textiles will come up in Navsari with the help of Sasmira and Navsari Agriculture University, in which we are showing side by side the produce without using agro-textiles and with agro-textiles, so that farmers can see directly the benefit and can adopt the technology. The third important area is education skilling. For success, we need a skilled manpower, educated manpower. So, in our textiles curriculum, the surprising fact is even the textile curriculum in general is, I cannot say outdated, but yes, requires revision. Last year we had a great interaction with the IIT Delhi students, alumni, with our minister. Piyush Goyal. This is the only IIT, IIT Delhi is the only IIT which is in textiles, and one NIT Jalandhar. Rest all are state colleges. So surprising fact that has come up, only 5% of the BTech students are in textile only. Rest 90% go in some other areas, fintech, IT or something else. In MTech, yes, MTech people since the students passing out from some lesser known colleges go for MTech in IIT Delhi, they retain in textiles. So there is a need for revision in curriculum. So AICT has formed a committee in which that will be headed by Professor Abhijit Majumdar from IIT Delhi, and they will be working on revising the curriculum. And from the ministry side, we are also thinking to plan a big conclave in which we can invite all the textile institutions with this AICT, Department of Higher Education, and so that it can be more industry focused. And of course the industry, all the industry bodies we can incorporate. And one scheme, we had the 400 crores for education, training and skilling, under which a scheme was launched. In technical textiles, it is not a textile engineering. It encompasses all the sectors like civil engineering, construction, and geotextiles, building textiles, mechanical engineering, industrial textiles, mobile textiles, agriculture institutes, agriculture engineering. So a scheme was launched in which we have asked the institution to submit the applications for introduction of some compulsory and elective courses on technical textiles in UG and PG level. In the first phase, we have sanctioned around 26 colleges were approved, and grant of 151 crore was approved, and this includes the equipments for setting up of the labs and training of the faculty. And I am happy to say that the maximum share goes to Tamil Nadu. I think 7 or 8 institutions are from Tamil Nadu, and 4 or 5 are nearby Coimbatore only. The maximum share has gone to them. The phase 2 of the scheme is still open, and the new courses can be introduced. The portal is open, you can apply, and this will be on the first come first serve basis. Till we have the fund, we will give you the funding. You have to introduce the technical textile courses from the session 25-26. Right now you can submit the application. You had a time of more than a year. because you require so many approvals from the boards and then you can use the colleges. This scheme can be availed by anyone who want to do it. So in this way we are thinking of enhancing the education base in technical textiles. Skilling also. Skilling we require the special skill set, especially for the geotextiles, because in the construction industry, one skill set is for the textile industry who are producing the technical textiles, another skill set is for the user industry. So we had formed a committee. I think the committee, Mr. Prasant Meena is there and industry people are there. They are going to submit the report and we will introduce some of the courses for skilling, upgradation of the skilling in the under the TTM, and like CRRI for the road research, and other institutions are also working to frame certain courses. If any suggestions are there, you are most welcome to say. Internship, yes. We are also supporting the internship on technical textiles. We had a scheme in this mission in which, like in UG level, mostly in third year, 2 months summer internship is there. If students do summer internship in technical textiles in some of the reputed colleges, then we will reimburse the 20,000 rupees for 2 months to the students as an internship to encourage this sector. These are some of the areas in which the opportunities are there. You can take help of this. QCOs, another important area, quality control orders. Quality is required everywhere. If we have to build the brands, we require the quality. But in technical textiles, it is called functional textiles. So functional textiles obviously means no compromise in quality. A bulletproof jacket cannot compromise with the quality. The consequences are very heavy. Geotextiles, infra projects, I don't think nobody will disagree that quality is important. So to have this, we have introduced on the finished products around 57 items. Quality control orders has already been issued. That includes 19 geotextiles items. At the request of the industry, we have extended up to from 1st January they will be effective. Protective textiles, 12 items are there. This is already effective. And 20 items of agro textiles, QCO is there. And 6 items of medical textiles, that includes the 3 consumer products like sanitary pad or napkins, diapers you can say, in which we have given certain exemptions like self-help groups are exempted and small units are given 1 year time. That will be effective from 1st of October and rest of them will be 1st March. To introduce a quality consciousness, and our industry need to come up with the quality if we want to build the brands. So this is the important area. Standards, yes, we have already developed more than 600 BIS standards on technical textiles. Still, industry feels that new standards are required. You can just like in the new areas, mission hydrogen. You know that green energy is required. So we had a very prestigious project in which we are trying to develop through IIT Bombay, Atira and other institutions. The cylinders, carbon fiber cylinder that will be used for automobile, 2-wheeler, 6-wheeler. Even on these new areas, BIS has started developing the standards. So you can think of the new emerging areas in which we can develop the standards. You are most welcome to say. Sustainability. Everywhere there is talk of sustainability. We should do that. But this is also a priority area in our mission. So far we have more than 9 or 10 proposals on sustainable textiles already approved, and people are working on this. How can we utilize the textile waste for develop the geotextiles and different areas? This is an area that we are working. Some of the high growth items, I think industry can take up at least 8-10 items. The highest CAGR item is airbags. If you know that all the airbags for all seats were made compulsory, but this year we have given the relaxation. Still the CAGR is around 30%. Nowhere in any other item such a CAGR is there. So industry, especially Tamil Nadu, which is a leader in technical textiles, they can think of setting up some plants for airbags. Another important area that I would like to highlight, PM Mitra Park coming up at Virudnagar. So Tamil Nadu government has very proactive technical textile policy. So they can think of creating technical textile specific area in this sector. And I had already requested SITRA. Since in a mega textile park, it cannot be successful without in-house R&D and testing facility. So I request CITRA to work with the Tamil Nadu government and government of India to set up the extension center there right from beginning, so that some testing facilities can be developed in house and new technologies can be adopted, like waterless dyeing. Others, the new things can be thought of. These are some of the areas that I would like to highlight. And thank you very much for giving the opportunity. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Your thought-provoking address has set a perfect platform for the speakers to deliver their presentations in the area of technical textiles. Ladies and gentlemen, imagination thrives for improvement, and these together with proper implementation makes a dynamic and self-sustained state. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time that our Minister, sir, addresses all of us. Please put your hands together for Thiru Gandhi ji, the Honorable Minister for Handlooms and Textiles.
Anbanda Conference on Technical Textiles, second edition. இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் ஒன்றிய அரசின் ஜவுளித்துறையின் ஜாயிண்ட் செக்ரட்டரி திரு ராஜு சக்சேனா அவர்களே, கைத்தறி மற்றும் துணர்வுத்துறை முதன்மை செயலாளர் திரு டிபி யாதவ் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, ஒன்றிய அரசின் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் கமிஷனர் மிஸ்ஸஸ் ரூப் ராசி அவர்களே, ஆந்திர பிரதேச மாநில ஜவுளித்துறை செயலாளர் ஸ்ரீமதி சுனிதா ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, ஜவுளித்துறை ஆணையர் டாக்டர் வள்ளலார் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, கான்ஃபெடரேஷன் ஆஃப் இந்தியன் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் சேர்மன் திரு சங்கர் வனராயன் அவர்களே, FIED சேர்மன் டாக்டர் சக்திவேல் அவர்களே, CII கன்வீனர் திரு G.K. கோபிகுமார் அவர்களே, துளசிராஜ் அவர்களே மற்றும் வேல்கிருஷ்ணா அவர்களே, PMP பார்லிமெண்ட் சேர்மன் திரு பயன்குமார் அவர்களே, கௌசிக் அவர்களே மற்றும் ஜவுளித்துறை சார்பாக அனைத்து நண்பர்களே, உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என் அன்பான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். I extend my warm greetings and welcome all to the second edition of the Conference on the Technical Textiles. கடந்த நவம்பர் 2022 சென்னையில் நடைபெற்ற டெக்னிக்கல் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் மிக பெரிய அளவில் பிரம்மாண்டமாக வெற்றிகரமாக நடந்தது. அதன் தொடர்ச்சியாக இரண்டாவது செகண்ட் எடிஷன் டெக்ஸ்டைல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் எங்க நடத்த வேண்டும் என்று நாங்கள்லாம் யோசனை ஒரு வாரம் அதுக்காக பண்ணோம். அடுத்தது நம்ம முதலமைச்சர்கிட்ட யோசனை கேட்டோம். அவர் உடனே சொன்ன வார்த்தை கோயம்புத்தூர்ல நடத்துங்கன்னார். அதுதான் டெக்ஸ்டைல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் ஜவுளி மிக கோயம்புத்தூர் தான் முக்கியமான பொருத்தமான இடம்ன்றது நிஜமாவே பாராட்ட வேண்டிய விஷயம். இங்க நடக்கும். மாண்புமிகு தமிழ்நாடு முதலமைச்சர் அவர் தலைமையில் ஜவுளி தொழில் டெக்னிக்கல் டெக்ஸ்டைலுக்கு முக்கியத்துவம் அளித்து பல்வேறு முன்னேடுகளில் இந்த அரசு மேற்கொண்டு வருது. தமிழ்நாட்டில் டெக்னிக்கல் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் வளர்ச்சிக்கான ஊக்கப்படுத்த சிறப்பான திட்டங்களை வகுத்து 18/3/2022 தொழில்துறையினால் அரசாங்கம் வெளியிட்டுள்ளது. அவற்றில் டெக்னிக்கல் டெக்ஸ்டைல், MMF ஃபேப்ரிக் அண்ட் அப்பரல் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் ஆகிய தொழில்துறைக்கு பல்வேறு நிதி சலுகைகள் அளிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளன. ஸ்பெஷல் கேபிட்டல் சப்சிடி 15%, டர்ன் ஓவர் பேசிஸ் சப்சிடி 0.075 to 2%, special incentive for sunrise sectors to technical textiles as per Industries Policy 2021, incentives for development of CFS, reinvestment of 50% capital expenditure. மேலும் நமது மாநில ஜவுளித்துறை மற்றும் ஜவுளித்துறையில் மற்ற மாநிலங்களுடன் போட்டியிடும் வகையில் பல்வேறு சலுகைகள் அடங்கிய நியூ டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் பாலிசி விரைவில் வெளியிடப்பட்டுள்ளது. பண்ண போறோம் நியூ பாலிசி. நாட்டிலவே தமிழ்நாட்டு ஜுவல்லரி தொழில் நம்பர் 1 மாநிலமாக உருவாக்கிட நமது முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் அனைத்து நடவடிக்கைகளையும் மேற்கொண்டு வருகிறார். இங்க நமது எஃப்ஐஇடி சேர்மன் மித்ரா அவர்கள் நமது இவர் பேசும்போது சேர்மன் பேசும்போது சொன்னார், பிஎம் மித்ரா பார்க்ல இந்த டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் டெக்னிக்கல் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸுக்கு முக்கியத்துவம் கொடுத்து தனியாக செய்யணும்னா நல்ல யோசனை. நாங்கள் அதை கன்சல்ட் பண்ணி அதை ஜெயித்து முயற்சி எடுப்போம். நாட்டிலவே தமிழ்நாடு நம்பர் 1 மாநிலமாக உருவாக்க நமது முதலமைச்சர் பாடுபட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறார். அதுக்காக ரிலீஸ் மினி டெக்ஸ்டைல் பாஸ் ஸ்கீம் ஆஃபரிங் 50% சப்சிடி வித் ceiling of 2.5 crores from the state government. Proposed to set up a textile city in Chennai for integrating the entire textile value chain as a one-stop designation. A scientific committee is constituted to find out the solution of disposal of accumulated waste salt in the existing CATPs. மாண்புமிகு தமிழக முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் ஆணையின்படி சேலத்தில் 110 ஏக்கர் இன்டிகிரேட்டட் டெக்ஸ்டைல் பார்க் ரூபாய் 881 கோடி செலவில் துவக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. In this regard, I have met the Union Minister of Textiles, Thiru Piyush Goyal ji, at New Delhi on 14/8/2023 and request to consider the approval of this Salem Park. He promised to consider positively under the SITP scheme. Now I request Thiru Rajiv Saxena, Joint Secretary, to process this Salem Textile Park proposal according sanction early. I thank the Minister of Textiles, Government of India for providing financial and knowledge support to the conduct of this conference. My thanks and congratulations to the Conference of Indian Industry for organizing the conference successfully. I thank the entire textile industry for offering wholehearted partners this conference. I urge you all to offer valuable suggestions so as to make Tamil Nadu the world leader in technical textiles. மாண்புமிகு தமிழக முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் 1 million எக்கனாமி 2020 என்ற இலக்கை அடைய இந்த டெக்ஸ்டைல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் உருவாக்கும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொண்டு நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you so much, sir. We are really fortunate to have your guidance with us. We would like to thank him for his gracious presence, for he took out his time and he's here with us. Thank you so much, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, an event like this cannot happen just overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks and months ago. It requires planning, dedication and cooperation to conduct a successful event, and today's function is a grand success. And we dedicate this success to the Commissioner of Textiles. Thanksgiving is always a pleasure. Today, that honor is bestowed upon our visionary and exemplary administrator, Dr. Valalal IAS, Commissioner of Textiles, who will now deliver the word of thanks. A huge round of applause.
Today I am happy to be here. This great event. This is a second edition. First edition we very successfully conducted in Chennai under the the Honorable Minister's leadership, and it was inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister also. My role is here to just to deliver vote of thanks, but with the permission of the chair, just I want to elaborate some of the aspect of the textiles also, being a textile commissioner. First of all, I have to say that actually that on behalf of the textile department, I am traveling all around Tamil Nadu to identify the best practices mills. Whenever I go to some factories, that particularly that in big areas like Tirupur, Karur. The entrepreneurs used to say that there is a economical slowdown, there is a huge crisis is going on, we are not able to get an order. But whenever I visit a new place, something like some place where the innovation is going on, in technical textile, or in cotton area also, yesterday I visited one of the unit, Sarada towels. Though they are making towels, they did some kind of innovation in their towels. Normally we use the twisted yarn for the towels. They are not using the twisted yarn, and the towel was very sharp, and there was heavy demand for that towel, and they are exporting to America, even and Japan. This is fully they are exporting to that countries only. They are not talking about the economical slowdown or the crisis in their manufacturing aspect, the marketing aspect, because their innovation. Whenever there is a new product in the market, there is always a demand. When everyone produces same product, the demand comes down, then they are under trouble. Hence, I request the entrepreneurs to innovate. That is why Tamil Nadu government and also the Indian government are encouraging the entrepreneurs to do the R&D in all aspects. And taking this opportunity, I want to say thank you to my Honorable Minister, because he is the growth engine, and under his leadership, myself and my secretaries are running the government very successfully. அவர் இன்னைக்கு எங்க மினிஸ்டர் கொஞ்சம் கம்மியா பேசிட்டாங்க. அவர் ஸ்பான்டேனியஸா பேசினா நிறைய பேசுவாரு. இன்னைக்கு அவர் படிச்சு 10 நாள் கொஞ்சம் கம்மி பண்ணிட்டாரு. பட் that I expected more from him. Then he is spontaneous, no? அதுதான் ஒரு பவர்ஃபுல் ஃபீலிங் ஆகும், பெரிய ஸ்பீச்சா வரும். பட் இன்னைக்கு அவர் எங்க மினிஸ்டர் கொஞ்சம் கம்மியா பேசிட்டாரு. பட் அவர் being a very successful entrepreneur. He is also an entrepreneur, he is also a very successful businessman. He knows the pains and sufferings of the business people. Mr. Kaushik, on behalf of you, all the participants, Mr. Kaushik has expressed his feelings about the difficulties of entrepreneurs to the audience as well as to the dignitaries in the dais. I think there are some officers from central government and state government, even our honorable minister is sitting here. Whatever in our hand, in Tamil Nadu government's hand, we will definitely address his grievances. And even I requested him, sir, why don't you come to Tamil Nadu to invest? We will address all your problems. But most of the problem we address belongs to central government. What he told us, that actually I invested all money in Maharashtra. Definitely, under the present atmosphere and in the ecosystem in Tamil Nadu, definitely I'll come to Tamil Nadu next time to invest my money. Sir, that I'll take it as an acknowledgement from you. Okay, thank you. So that we are creating under our minister's leadership, we created a very congenial atmosphere for the textile department. It is a new department. Whatever we are doing now, that we are doing it. And also, எங்க மினிஸ்டரை எப்பப்பெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்பொழுது ஏதாவது புதுசா பண்ணுங்க எங்களை மோட்டிவேட்டே பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பாரு. அதுக்காக அவருக்கு நான் என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். அப்புறம் என்னுடைய செக்ரட்டரி, ஆக்சுவலா எங்க செக்ரட்டரியை பொறுத்தவரை, எங்க பிரின்சிபல் செக்ரட்டரியை பொறுத்தவரையிலும் அவருடைய ஐடியா தான் இந்த டெக்னிக்கல் டெக்ஸ்டைல் என்ற ஒரு கான்செப்டை உருவாக்கி மிக கிராண்டாக மிக சிறப்பாக ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எடிஷன் we did it in Chennai. It was widely appreciated by the entrepreneurs and participants from all over the India and also from the world. So many speakers from all over the world came to the first edition. This time also there are some speakers are going to come from Taiwan. Just I was talking with Mr. Kaushik. I asked him that how that small country, their mentality is to innovate. How they are thinking, and what is the atmosphere it is there to do the business in the Taiwan. He told me that the government is not intervening in any aspect of the business. Money is a byproduct of his philosophy now. Just now he told me, money is the byproduct of the business. So the tax is the byproduct of the business also. When the business thrives, the tax will come automatically. So the government should facilitate to do the business, more business, so the tax will come automatically. He was talking a lot of philosophy about the business. No, I think our CAA has identified a right man for this function. So I thank the CAA also. Okay, then under the leadership of our Principal Secretary, the second edition is also going on very well. I thank you also, sir. And again, we are getting some major portion of our money from Government of India. In this regard, I want to thank you, Mr. Raju Saxena, Joint Secretary to Government, and Prasad Meena. Whenever we face problem or getting money from government, we used to call him. He used to solve our problem also. Likewise, also the director Anil Kumar, director of Ministry of Textile. I want to also thank him also during this occasion. And here, as a special invitee and a special guest, we invited Dr. A. Shaktivel also. That he has delivered his speech, I think he has gone also. But however, Mr. Kaushik has raised so many issues regarding the taxation and various issues he has raised. But I think Shaktivel, or Dr. Shaktivel is very close to our Honorable Minister of Commerce and Textile also. I think he can very well influence or put a word to our Honorable Central Minister, Union Minister, to do something for the industry. So I thank him also for this using this occasion. And again, I thank Mr. Shankar Bhanavarai, the chairman of CAA. We always encourage us also our department. He is also close with our department. Whenever there is a new exhibition, I used to see him also. I thank him also during this occasion. And the backbone of this great event, as always, is Dr. Gopi Kumar and Velu Krishna, Sridhar and Tulasi. These people are always in my mind. Actually, we continuously coordinate with all these people to make this event successful. I'm taking this opportunity. I utilize this opportunity to thank all this CAA team also, and all the distinguished guests, about 650 guests have come from various parts of Tamil Nadu. Particularly, last week we conducted, along with the CAA, we conducted 5 road shows in some of the places like Salem, Erode, Karur, Tirupur and Coimbatore. Our HPC chairman, Mr. Sundarajan, Gopala Krishnan, he has promised I will bring 100 people. I think he has brought 100 people. So I thank him also during this occasion. So I think various interested people has come from all over Tamil Nadu. I thank all the people and I request you to be here for the 2 days, today and tomorrow also. Tomorrow there is a hand-on training also in Chitra. And also that I want to thank Principal Secretary to Andhra Pradesh State as a surprise to us. She has come from Andhra Pradesh to know what is going on in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is always is a leader in most of the things. I think, ma'am, definitely you can learn a lot. There is a lot of takeaway points from Tamil Nadu. We will also ready to, as a sister, as our brother in state, we are also ready to help you for our development. Definitely, I think we are ready to help you, ma'am, in all aspects. So that, again, I welcome and thank all the presses also. Some of the people from press are here. I thank you also, ma'am, for all the people who strive very hard during the very successful of this event. I thank all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, I thank you, Dr. Valala, for thanking me. That was a pretty good one. Ladies and gentlemen, again, it comes to Dr. Valala. I comes to
வெளில வரும்போது கேட்டுக்கலாம். வெளில வரும்போது கேட்டுக்கலாம். வெளில கேட்டுக்கலாம்.
Okay. But what is it you want to know? We'll meet outside. We have the more session for the textile.
ஆனா சீனா ஏதோ இது என்ன வேணாங்க, வீட்டுக்கு போக வேண்டியதானே. அண்ணா வாங்கண்ணா. தம்பி கொஞ்சம் கால்கள் இது நகர்த்தி வைங்க தம்பி. தம்பி வலது காலை கொஞ்சம் நகர்த்தி வைங்க. ராசேஷண்ணா வலது காலை இன்னும் நாளைக்கு வேற இருக்காமே. வேற வேலை இல்லை. நாளைக்கு மினிஸ்டர்ஸ் யாரும் இல்லை. நாளைக்கு எல்லாம் அங்கே போயிடுவாங்க. அண்ணா சுரேந்தண்ணா ஒளிவங்கி
நாளைக்கு